Just I show you if you are technical. It's is important for you, and I give you the copy because you don't have it in the box. You can find that. I give you in the next order. Yes, it's only so. But I decided because at the beginning all the system was in the software, but I decided to print the copy just for. Okay. When you receive the installation, you have a general instruction to follow, and you have the schematic, this one. How you have to put every singular module. So, is 26, the breaker, the module, the configuration, the best configuration. Then you can decide to put it. Okay.
Sono a incastro come le altre. Sì. No, è come pannelli gli altri.
Sì. Every module on the back, on the side, I don't know, there is a code. Code is a channel 1 address 2. For example, channel 1 address 1, R1 channel. What does it mean? Does it mean that every module that you receive have an address? So, because the SCADA software, when you want to talk with this one, is address 10.
Yeah, understood.
Channel is 1. So you have to connect the serial connector to the right channel.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, in this case, for example, channel 1 address 2, channel 1 address 1. I connect this one, channel address 1 and address 2. So this is a brushless control system. So I connect the brushless control system, power and signal are connected directly to the brushless system. Okay, this is the configuration. Relay 2, relay number 3, relay number 4, what does it mean? Relay number 1, 2 and 3, you connect relay number 2 to control relay number 2 because this controls the relay opening and close. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and so on. So does it mean 2, 1, 3 correspond?
It's normally open.
Is it written?
You can decide.
Is it written in the manual as you said, or just? Right?
No, when you press, I show you in the SCADA software R2, you close R2 and close R2.
I mean, just you said that connected this item to channel number 1. Write it in the manual as it is.
Yes.
No, I prefer it will be written also in the manual.
Then
it will be better.
I show you. Okay. So this is the module transformer, and this is another electrical measurement, 3-phase and DC.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to control the DC because you have an excitation, voltage and current. So you can collect data coming from the DC generator. And the other one, I use another one here, channel 2 address 20, address 21, to collect data coming from the step down transformer and coming from the photovoltaic system, DC voltage. Okay, in the manual you can see the position of the generator and the motor that you have. This is channel 1 address 1 and channel 1 address 2. Is it 2? They correspond. This is a cover protection that I don't use now, but you have the cover protection. Always is important connect. This is important. The earth plug to the. You have to connect together there because sometimes when you work, you can find energy. Yeah, it's important to connect the ground both. So if you live in a country 16 Hertz, voltage 120, I give you the transformer converter in the Philippines, for example. I gave the transformer conversion.
For
to
16.
transformer 22 because the system works at 318 voltage.
Noi in Brasile ci sono.
Però voi avete il 380, cosa avete il?
Abbiamo trifasi con 380
Sì, sì,
e 110 in San Paolo, c'è tutto in Brasile.
E queste cose bisogna dirle a noi perché sennò poi arrivano, cioè dovete dirci esattamente in che posto vanno e scuola. Perché
Ma chi fa l'ordine deve
sì, perché poi entrano casini.
Siccome non lo faccio io l'ordine, ma dovrebbe sapere.
È una cosa che dovete dirci perché poi noi abbiamo. Okay, this is the PC. You have you receive the SCADA key that I plug here, the SCADA black key. You put on the back and two USB RS485 converter. The gray that I use for the brushless and the red one. And you plug in the computer.
Special connection or no?
Sorry?
Special connection?
No, direct
USB.
USB 485.
Okay.
Is this the input? Channel 1 and channel 2?
Yes, yes, okay.
Okay, we go to run the SCADA software now. When you install the CD software, you receive the CD and the program. You have this window. Okay. Run the project. Okay, this is the principle, the home page. Okay, how you can see, the advantage of this lab is that it's flexible because you can take the module using, moving, and so on. The disadvantage is that you have to have extension socket on the back, a lot of plug because every module need power plug. So you can see on the back you can have a lot of plug.
Power plug, yeah.
Sì. So I connect the extension here. If I
All of things.
yes.
It shut down.
Any question? This is very important for us because if you buy or you receive the equipment, it's important to follow the procedure of installation because if you follow the procedure of installation, it's better for you, your time, and your. Now, okay, this is the home panel. So in the home panel you can find a lot of options. You can open, for example, the manual PDF manual that you can print of every singular model. For example, we go open 29. You have the Lorenzo manual that you can check the characteristics of the module. You can print for example, you need the characteristic of this one, this 1065N. So you can, it's good to have the PDF because you can find, if you find the word or the parameter very fast. So, you can find all the information, the relay protection that is important. 21083. This is important in the long one. Okay. Acrobat. You have a lot of information regarding the module that I print one copy of this one. For example, this one. You have all the information, the setting, and of the singular module. And you can find the paper, or you can print yourself.
C'è che tradursi después de...
Zero is Acrobat, because it's not good installed. Okay. You can find, for example, to know before to start, an introduction of the power station, the history of the thermal power station, what I showed you before. General information. Installation. When you install all the module here, the plug of the power and the serial cable, you want to know if it's a good installed. So you want to know if the communication is good with the start, before to start. So I go here and I check.
Lui controlla se I collegamenti sono a posto.
Okay, what does it mean? In the case is the serial cable is are good connected, you have not light. Okay, for example, I go to turn off one of these one because there is a problem in the serial, a problem with the power, or I'll try. You need to wait just 5 seconds. Okay.
Save a check.
Okay. Channel 2 address 4, yes. Channel 2 address 4, something wrong. Something wrong doesn't mean you have to check, for example, the plug is off. Yes, the power is off, so it's a problem. So you power on, you fix the problem, and you check error again before 10 seconds.
Per evitare anche
all is okay. Yeah,
problemi.
per iniziare bene, no? To start. Okay. And the problem is same for I turn off another one.
Lui controlla anche se c'è un collegamento sconnesso, no?
Lui ti dice che c'è quel modulo lì che non
Ma se tu
risponde.
sconnetti un cavo, ad esempio, funziona?
No, con il cavo no.
Solo con l'alimentazione?
Sì. No, solo se sconnetti un cavo sì.
Funziona, ad esempio,
Sì.
sconnetti un cavo
Seriale?
seriale, sì.
Un cavo di power? No.
هاي الادرس تبعها كل وحده لها ادرس.
Okay, this is the concept. The installation mean okay. You have some video that I put here to help for installation the brushless, a good way to install the brushless to control. So this Windows problem. Okay, different. The alignment, is good for you when you want to start the first time to plug the. Okay, the last one is important as the breaker. What I said before is R2, R1, R3, R4 correspond to the relay. So at the beginning you connect the power on the back, the serial cable, and then the relay. For example, R1 is for in your configuration, I don't remember. R1 is this one. So connect R1 here.
بس هو مش المفروض ان انا اوصل والباور اوف.
The symbol on the relay.
Mr. Andrea, is it
Yeah.
assumed in electricity I didn't make any connection when the power is on, make all connection when the power is off? I mean, we should shut down and then we connect this, because as I understand that all connection in electrical power should be made when the power is off.
Yeah, it's better.
But
When the power is off.
now we
don't have a 318 voltage. It's off. It's off.
just feeding with voltage only.
Just this one.
Okay.
Because the monophase plug.
Okay, okay.
Yes, you don't have the
Any connection.
dangerous power.
Unloads, okay.
Yeah, in this case, no. Yes.
Okay.
For example, R2, I connect R2. 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 Okay, before I put this short cable, because you can use for the protection example. You can disconnect and using a close, normally close.
Yeah.
But in this case, just I close myself.
Yeah. We short it.
R3. R3. This one. R3. R3. And the last one, R4. Okay, now I want to check if the relay works. Okay, R1. Okay, now you have to on all. On. This is just the protection. On. Yeah. Okay. When it's set on, you can close. You can see R2, R2, R3, R3, and R4, R4. You can see that okay, this is just for starting. And
Nothing show up here and
sorry?
nothing show up here.
No. Just I use it just for the breaker and the bus bar.
No voltage.
I go to write a register here and close. Okay. Okay. Here in this window you have a list of exercises. For example, you want to study hydroelectrical system. You can study hydroelectrical system, wind system, photovoltaic system, transmission, and the smart grid. So it's better to start at the beginning, step by step. Okay. Here is a standalone. Doesn't mean that you can press here, and you have T23 is the relay. If you want to use a standalone close, here you can. Okay. Instrument, you have a list of all the instruments. It's a channel 2 address 4. You want to see the parameter of this channel 2 address 4. Now you don't have a voltage 000. These mean a three-phase sequence wrong or voltage off. When you have the blinking here, because no voltage or the sequence, because in this lab normally it is important to check the sequence of the because in different school the sequence coming from the school is wrong, and if it is wrong, it's better that you change. Okay. 20C9 is one. You have AC voltage and DC voltage. Okay, MS2 is a property software of the relay protection. Okay, I don't want to spend too. Okay, this doesn't mean that the software works standalone. So you have to close the SCADA software because you have the conflict in the USB. So you close here, you decide to, yes, exit. I forgot to